Grass parrots. A little bit of urban fishing today. Oh. And bit of luck, a little bit of magnet fishing. See how we go around here. I'm finding it quite interesting, this magnet. You've seen this puddle here. Down to it. Probably won't pick it up, but there he is. 100 little gambusi mosquito fish in there. This is where the tadpoles used to breed, in the holes around the creeks. But now they're full of mosquito fish. Now mosquito fish are an absolute invasive fish. There's hundreds of them just up in those shallows there. They'll live on themselves when they run out of food. There'll be one surviving right through to just a thimble full of water left in this hole. They leave carp for dead. Whoops. But nobody mentions mosquito fish as a problem or an issue or wants to address it. But the poor old carp are just, people are just adamant that they're the cause of all evil. Is, I think, a lot worse than that carp in this river that could be addressed. A bit rusty. It's better. Yeah, look, carp I don't consider an invasive animal. They're naturalised to a point, so they're more of an obnoxious animal. And I'm not a fan of them. As in, I'd rather natives in the river than carp. But I'm a naturalist and a realist. Come on. So, I don't know. Fishing, the water doesn't look right. I have to get that old magnet out, I think. I'll fish down and then magnet fish back up. Wow. That. It looks like rocks. But this is all, look, steel. Magnetic rocks. They do look like rocks. Imagine it's just all the broken down cars and things that have been in here over the years. Oh, like I was on straight away. It's just full of magnetic rocks. Oh. Oh, it's got hold of something there. Oh, what is that? Let it go. Some sort of steel there. In there. Be good in the summer when it warms up. I'll just jump in and dig these things out. That. Oh, see there. It had hold of something and then let go. So the steel stuck in that rock. There. I'm stuck on. Monster. Interesting. Alright. That's interesting. Some big rocks there. Look. Anyway, put you back on when I find some. Oh, I love this. Urban fishing, you end up with the coconuts. I don't know why, every creek I fish has coconuts. I actually got told it's some sort of ritual. Somebody throws them in deliberately, which is weird, but each to your own. Look at me, I'm fishing with a magnet, so that could be considered weird too. That's amazing. Look. Can't get over how many rocks are metal rocks, steel rocks. It's full of it. I think it must be just the breakdown of all the old steel, like everything that's been dumped in here. Jeez, there's something solid steel there. Keeps grabbing it, dragging up. Oh, here we go, there's a bigger rock. Look at that. That's really weird. Surely if I go right through this place I'll find something. Wow. That's been in there a while. Ooh. Got a little stash there. Straight away, it just stuck. Something heavy there. There's a lot of really heavy magnetic rocks in here. Make you feel like they're little bites. I think like if I stick it here. Yeah, so I can feel the magnet on those rocks. This is where the magnet fishing and the fishing rod kit interesting, because you know there's some dodgy stuff's been dumped in here. You can see all the tyres laying on the ground here. Who knows what you're going to find. But then look at that pus pile there. Could be a big old bass sitting under that. You never know. Either it's going to be a bit of a buzz to hook up a fish or hook up a bit of steel. Where is it? It's not the prettiest looking water. If I was a fish I wouldn't be swimming up it, but I've got nowhere else to go. So who knows? Fishing. I've got a bite. Ah, it's a stick. Huh. It really is like fishing. And I think there'd be a fair bit of skill in it too, like working out how a natural sort of a sluice box would work with this creek water, with the massive flooding. I mean, look at that. Look at all those rocks. There's a lot of metal in here. But yeah, if I can get an understanding of how it still gets pushed through the rivers, because I've seen a boat trailer get pushed from Windsor to Wiseman's Ferry. So I'd say there's little spots where they'll get caught. I keep thinking about these little swirly bits here, like as it rolls over the shallows. And any steel would drop into that, but maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. I'll keep looking though. Little nibbles all the way, and I've caught a stick. Oh, there you go. That's something of interest, because I wonder if it'll pick up old fishing rods and things. But that's a fishing guide. Put that in my pocket. Stuff's been dumped in here for 200 years, so who knows? Oh, look, there's a real bit of steel. It locks in, so we know it's working well, like the magnet itself. I'm finding more and more stuff. Yeah, just a piece of steel interests me. I have this fascination, I'm chewing gum, you can't hear me. I have this fascination with what's on the bottom of the river. Look, see, oh, he's got something. Yep, it's coming up. Oh, unless it was a stick. No, dropped it. Going back there for that. Yeah, I'm fascinated with what's down there, what's moving around. There's a big freshwater catfish, there's eels, there's all these different animals that live here. Come on. Anyway, oh, that's it there, but it keeps letting go. I think it's just a stick. Feels like I've got something on there now. I have, but it's just rubbish. Look at that. Oh well, I found some steel. You can see why all the rust is in the creek though, look at that. Rusty rocks. Ow. Up to about, I don't know, 10 years ago, carp used to get caught in these holes. They're not bass holes because they're not permanent holes, they're off the creek. They dry out, so they're perfect for frogs. That's the environmental reason for them. Frogs and insects and hatchet. Carp have naturalised. You don't catch them in these things anymore. They don't get caught where they can die. They're starting to think like a bass more than a carp. They are adapting to our conditions. Where, you know, all my childhood, you come down a hole like this off the creek, it'd be just full of like 2 little baby carp would get in here, and you turn up and it'd just be a washing machine of carp. Well, it doesn't happen anymore. I feel like they've got smarter. It's as simple as that. And the invasive nature of them that's described or portrayed is not right. So I'm not for or against it. I think carp are a bad, nasty animal and they need to be controlled. But at the moment, they are our #1 food source for most of our predators, birds, land animals and fish. So you have to work away replacing that food source out for them when you do finally get rid of these fish or manage these fish. It's super heavy here, it just won't. What is it? Oh. Oh. No wonder it wouldn't pick it up. Part of a car door. Oh well. At least you know the magnet's working. I mean, look at that. A lot of work for a car door. What else is down here? Oh, swept it. Car door. I found a fishing eye and a car door. At least we know it works. So it should grab anything of solid steel. Like if I found that car door, it's going to find other things. What, we don't know. Well, it's fun. I'm going to keep working with it. So those gambusi, they're a lot clearer now. Yep, worst fish on the planet ever to come to Australia. I put everything that swims in a tank once with these guys and then just left them, and eventually these were the only fish left and I just left them, and they were breeding and they were eating themselves until There was barely any water left in that tank from evaporation, and when the tank finally dried up, there was the last Gambusi died. Indestructible animal, and they eat everything. They chew the fins off everything. Gently. What we got here? Right. So we got an exhaust pipe. Something like that. Don't know what it is. Some traffic's been under this bridge, so who knows what's been thrown in. I'm gonna have to get a longer cord, I think. Oh, straight away. Oh, this is some stuff down there. Most of it's car bodies. What's on the end of that one? Nothing. Can't get over the amount of magnetised rocks. It's interesting, but I've just got to pick my water. It'll be better in the summer too, because when I get some of these grabs, some of them, you can feel it's buried in the ground, so it's not coming out like that. There, I can go in and check it all out. Keep moving. I'm surprised how strong the magnet is. I mean, I would get something, or I don't. That's a big chunk of steel. This is tough stuff. There's an old, oh look at that, hey. Old cast iron pipe. Just grabs hold of it. Yeah, so if I come across something of interest, I should get it. I've got to think about where all this stuff would end up. You know, a few areas where people drop their canoes all the time, tip over. That'd be a prime target. What would be cool to find would be things like quality pocket knives. There's a bit of steel there. I'm not even going to go there though. Yeah. You're getting a lot of that which is buried into the ground. Big one. What the hell was that? It's a chunk of something. I moved it, but I don't think it's too heavy to... I'm too lazy to jump in for that one. I know they're just car parts. It finds a bit of steel though, it grabs it. I'm surprised there's not more small steel. Ton of rocks. Right. There's bits of rusted steel. I was thinking then, you know, it'd be cool and old safe. Nearly got it. So I'm just thinking it's square. I can stop. Oh, got him again. I got him closer. Do I? How deep is it? Not that deep. Hey, what is it? Oh, geez, it weighs a ton. One of the magnet wouldn't get it. Oh, it is it. Ugh. You know what? There's a lid. Oh, jeez. You know, I think it is a safe. I never thought about that. Oh, what the hell? That's a safe. It's a money deposit box. Pretty sure that's what it is. Look, it's solid as. So heavy. What do I do with the lid? There was a lid on top. That's a safe. Well, oh look, no, it's rust. I was going to say, one of those a bullet hole in there. Jeez, it's heavy. Yeah, 100%. Oh, that's not good. Silly Aaron. Uh-oh. Just cut myself. Now I've got to go and put some dead on. Cool. Oh, that's my biggest find so far. It's a safe. I didn't expect that. Like it's an old money box. So you put your envelopes in here from a bank, I'd say. I could be wrong. I'm often wrong, but that's what I think it is. So I got mud all over the screen. Yeah, yeah, that's a money box. It had a lid on top. Geez, it was solid though. Solid. Anyway, I have to call this video short because I just cut my hand and I have been very ill from getting cuts in this water, so I'm not stupid. I'm going to go and get a bit of dead oil out of the car, and I've got the whole weekend off, so there will be quite a bit of urban exploring going on today and tomorrow. I might even just do a little magnet video because this is my first attempt at it and I think it's fun. Well, I found a car door, a fishing guide, and every time my magnet hits my pocket, the guide in my pocket's grabbing it. So I know that it's working really good. I think I need longer string for sure. I want to be able to pelt it right across these holes, especially the deep ones where you're up high. Definitely a very interesting concept to fish. You just don't know what is down there made of steel. That's cool though, that's safe. If it wasn't so big and heavy, I'd drag that out and clean it up, and I'd take that home to my man cave because it's just a cool safe right there. No, I keep calling it a safe because I just remember the old money box days where you used to drop the envelope with the money into the bank. I reckon a few people would remember those days. Oh, thanks for watching. I'm gonna go get some dead oil. Oh, I can find my fishing rod. Where did I put that? Here's a tip for fishermen. Never buy a green rod when you creek fishing, or never put your green rod on the ground. Oh, wait, that's a strong magnet. It's good because it's give me confidence to try it on a few things. Like it could almost pull up crab pots, which is one of my pet hates. And I got two of them. It definitely would pull up crab pots. Because oh, what's this? Wow. Look at it. It's jet black, but it's what's left of something. Wow, it's got a real sharp point to it. Look at it. What is it? Oh, that's interesting. That's like a weapon. It's super sharp and super magnetic. Now I've got this black stuff all over me. I want to keep that, but I'll go and wash it. It's a disgusting creek. I'll see if there's any. Oh, look at this. Look at. Oh, what did I get? Oh yeah, yeah. I'm on. What's this? So that's part of what I found here. Ew, what the hell is that? It's not a weapon, is it? That. And that's a shank. Hey? How would you like to get with that? Really? No. I'd say it's part of... Oh, you know what it is? It's a wheel brace. Remember the old car wheel? I think. Remember the car wheel braces? Like they locked? I think that's what used to go over the steering wheel. Anyway. And that looks like part of it. It's amazing how it's all just gone to a point like that though. It really is like a shank. Oh well, put him there. Well, I was heading out, but you can see it's already got to me, this. There's things hiding in the rocks. And I like it. So I went through that earlier, like, I think they only got like an inch or two to drag across. So you got to keep throwing in and in and in until you cover every little nook and cranny. See something out of the ground over there. Oops, not the McDonald's bag. We can stay there. This stuff here is just steel rods and it just keeps breaking down into oil. It's weird. There's tons of it in here. Oh, there's a bit of steel on. I wonder how old that is. Ugh. That ain't coming out of the ground. That's old. Alright. I keep saying goodbye. I don't want to leave, I want to keep walking, but now I'll go and get some stuff from my hand and maybe try somewhere else. It's an American Pickers. Oh, that's a piece of vintage Harley Davidson. I'll give you $25 for that. Poor old motorbike.